How the fuck does that tell us how we can stop Phi from jumping over our ass? Wait, is he gonna do the Latin phrase? Oh, I hope he does. That would be so rad, actually, and I would feel better. Because this is just petty retribution. And Sigma was just confused, and I don't know. I feel like Phi's more in the wrong, even though he was also in the wrong. Because she did this out of revenge. That's just petty, unfortunately. As much as I get it, we all understand why someone would do revenge. But we all also understand that it's a shitty thing to do anyway. Luna and I stepped out of our beam room a little later than the others. And because I'm not being an asshole here, I allied here. I'm just gonna read this whole thing. You're already gathered in front of the projection, awaiting the announcement of the results.
You chose ally, right? Are you sure that was okay?
Yeah, of course. If I did... Fortunately... I'm from the future, and you done fucked up. But it's because you done fucked up in a past life.
You sound pretty sure of yourself.
Oh, it's not confidence. I already know. Do you? No, yeah, you do. You do because she chose ally that one time. But she also remembers. And thus, yeah.
What?
So yeah, this is also the second time he got duped like this. With Alice and with Phi. And I say second time because I'm not sure if it's in the same route. In fact, I'm pretty sure it isn't. But it's later in the cycle of the game that this happens. Let's just go have a look, shall we? We'll know pretty quick whether I knew anything or not.
Okay, let's go.
Unfortunately, you didn't. I'm so happy I'm about to be done with all these.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
And then what I'm gonna do is, if this doesn't seem to have any more hints about the password, I have a feeling it is gonna, though, because why else would it be a lock? So yeah, I was right. The other side of this unlocks this, and I have a feeling it's the Latin phrase. That's what he's gonna use. Yeah, burrito! Now Phi is the dick, but, well, it's because we were a dick.
Points, please.
What the hell, Phi? Why'd you choose Betray? You chose Ally before.
I see. So you remember it too?
Yeah.
The other round 2.
What? That wasn't even close to the response I'd expected. Wait, this is already different, isn't it? I don't remember. It felt anticlimactic. Hey, hold on a minute here. You know? You remember how I chose Betray last time in round 2? Yeah! This literally just makes this whole thing different. I don't think we had this conversation, but it was implied that this was the thing.
Yeah, of course. Why do you think I chose Betray this time? Don't you remember what I said? That I'd make you pay?
Yeah, I do remember that. Then this is you making me pay.
Yes.
Wait, no, that didn't make any sense. Something wasn't right. How could we both know about an earlier round 2? How could there have been an early... Thank you! I need this to be addressed right now! And I have a feeling it is going to lead to the final password piece we need. We'll see. Was it some sort of alternate history? I think so. The hell was I thinking? This is conspiracy theory shit. But, well, if 2 people remember the same thing... You know... That's a funny line to read in this game. That was conspiracy theory shit. Because this whole series is conspiracy theory shit. That in the universe of the games comes true. Even if there was some sort of alternate timeline or universe or whatever, there was no way I could know what happened in it. No way I could know. At least I didn't think there was any way I could know. But if I could, then... Fucking how? I remember Phi choosing ally. Then scowling at me when I broke my promise and swearing revenge.
That was not a smart move, Sigma. I won't forget this.
I'll make sure you pay. even if it's the last thing I do.
It's weird. I'm way more inclined to just go through all this dialogue just because I'm not the one being a dick. Because again, I'd really rather never make anyone upset. I'm just that much of a softie, I guess. There's also a huge part of it that's I'd rather not, well, feel that. But it's not an entirely selfish motivation, because part of the reason I'd rather not feel the kinds of things you feel if you're on the being a dick end of this kind of a scenario, it's also because I don't want to hurt the other person, not just because I don't want to feel bad about it. But that is part of it, let's be honest, because I'm still working on avoidance patterns out my butthole. Let's be clear. Hell, YouTube's helping, but man, this stuff's intense and really oof for me. These games really got a fucking way of fucking tearing up my heart, man. And a friend of mine warned me that ZTD is gonna be worse, so I'm bracing myself for that. Why'd I know that? Perhaps more importantly, why did Phi remember it? The hell did any of this mean? It had happened before, hadn't it? During round 1 of the AB game, when I was playing against Alice. Yes! I'd seen something. I wasn't expecting this to be addressed here, but it makes a lot of sense. Is his piecing together gonna end up with the password, the rest of it? We'll see. Phi and I had chosen Betray, but for some reason I'd seen a reality where we'd chosen Ally instead. Suddenly I realized that I wasn't alone. I looked up to see Luna, Clover, and Kay. They all began to speak at once.
What happened?
Why did you choose Betray, Phi?
Yeah, you're the only one who didn't vote Ally.
Phi looked away and scowled. For several long moments her eyes stared off into the distance and I could see her mind working. And I could also see her mind working. Finally, she sighed and spoke.
Right. Well, I've got 9 points now. So sorry, but I'm out of here.
Huh? What do you mean?
Do I really have to explain it? I'm leaving. Through the number 9 door.
Hey, wait! Maybe you don't need to stop her for this scenario to be different, or maybe all you needed to do was piece together what you did. Unless something else randomly extends or gets unlocked here, I will just go to the computer password after this, but I scrambled around in front of her and threw my arms out.
You're in my way. Move.
No, I'm not letting you go. What happened to you? I don't think you were the kind of person who just the rest of us you could get away.
When someone betrays your trust, feels like a part of you dies. For me, I guess it was the part that cared.
Oof. And also, well, that's rich coming from him, because he's done it at least twice. And then a third time with her. They're both the same in that way. They'll both do this, if pushed enough, basically.
I don't think you have even the slightest idea what that feels like.
Fuck you, bitch! Because you're making me feel what it feels right now. Also, Alice. Also, basically everyone else that's betrayed in this whole game. And you should know that. She's just, again, doing that thing I do that's never a good idea, as hard as it is to avoid, unfortunately, which is acting completely out of emotion with no regard for logic or anything. Betrays your... Wait, are you saying...
Whatever. Just get out of my way.
No, I'm not moving.
I see. Then you leave me no choice.
As she spoke, Phi bent down, and jumpy. Do we actually have to stop her? And shot up in the air and over my head. I spun around to see her standing next to the number 9 door with her hand on the lever. I think she has metal legs, just like Sigma has metal arms. Phew.
Nice
She
try.
grinned and tightened her grip on the lever.
Plaudite, acta est fabula.
What the hell's that?
It's Latin. Applaud. The play has ended. That's what it means.
Latin.
See you later.
Wait, stop. I felt myself speeding before I even knew what the words were. I knew it! I just felt like that! I'm not gonna try to pronounce this because I don't remember quite how it goes. But yeah, that. I know the last word is reprehendere. I remember that, but that's about all I remember. Not even Jupiter can find a lost opportunity. Are you sure this is how you want it to end? What about the nonary game? 0. The bombs. Yeah, see, he remembers a lot right now. Actually, wait, no, this is the bombs side. We still don't know the truth about any of it. If you leave now, we never will. Is that really what you want, biatch?
Fine.
I'm surprised, but I'm also not, because we've seen how good Phi is most of the time. How ultimately kind she is, and how ultimately caring about everyone else she is. Phi slowly let go of the lever. Why'd you do that, you dumbass? Wait, Dumas? D-U-M-A-S without a B? Is that a typo or is that a reference? It's either or, I'm pretty sure. Anyway. Phew. A typo, a reference, or a joke about some sort of text. Look, I'm sorry about betraying you. I'm honestly not sure why I did it.
Forget about it. This time you chose ally and I chose betray. I think we're even.
What are you talking about?
Oh, just, Morphogenetic fields bullshit. Oh, by the way, you're in a video game?
When did you betray her?
Are you talking about round 1?
No, we aren't talking about round 1. We're...
Just drop it. There's no point. I doubt they'd understand even if you did tell them.
Yeah, you're right.
Huh? I don't get it.
Well, at least it seems Phi has decided to remain.
I feel like if anyone has a chance of getting it, ironically, Clover's the one, because she knows about the Esper shit. She has it. She's been trained in how to use it.
You've really changed your mind?
Yeah, I'll stick around a little longer. Like he said, I can't leave until we figured out what's going on.
But how much more does this one go on? The AB game will continue until someone opens the number 9 door. Also, I really like this. I love how Phi that is. The way that she forgave him. Just drop it. Because this time it's different. This time I fucked up. We're even. I love that. I love her. I hate that she does the betray thing. But, well, just like love in real life, if you really love someone or if you're really good friends with someone, then you're gonna forgive them for their bullshit. And this feels like that. Like, if I was Sigma there, I would literally trust a lot before and I'm alive. I would. I don't want to be a dickhead, so I'm not gonna be. That's how I think about this stuff. If someone reaches 9 BP and doesn't open the door, the game will keep going.
Oh man, that's a relief. Please don't scare us like that again.
The Ambidex Game. Round
Okay, wow,
3
that's
of
right.
The Ambidex Game.
That's
will
right, the
be
star round is
the
the
star
infinite round.
round.
Is this... Do we get a door here or not? If we do, I'll be surprised. But, well, didn't we have at least... Actually, this might be the one door we don't have. Gold Files menu, because there's one page that has... Because there's one page that hasn't been unlocked, which means there's one room we haven't been through. And my guess is either it's from this ending... Not my guess, that it can only be 2 places, or I guess 3. Either this branch, or one of the 2 branches after we enter the right password in that computer in the director's office, so.
Star keys are required to open the gates.
I love doing these videos, man.
There is no set limit on usage of the star keys.
I'm getting excited again, because I'm like, where's this going?
The Ambidex gates can be opened as many times as the players wish to open them.
As many times as we want, huh? Then that means...
As long as you have the star keys, you can play the AB game as many times as you want.
You know, it'd be cool if in the true ending we all end up using them to just ally with all the remaining people except for Dio. And get out of here.
You probably won't be allowed to play continuously, however. There's a period of time between when the doors open and when the polling ends.
Based off the last 2 rounds, I think it's about 45 minutes long.
So you can repeat the game once every 45 minutes or so.
Oh, that's right.
What?
Didn't Zero Jr. say something about that?
As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically.
Again, why is it whispery? Because I remember the original line is more like, as soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically. Like, why did they do different lines here? My brain.
The pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too.
It's always different. Why? Anyway. Oh yeah. What are your bracelets, guys? Looks like I think it's the same voice actors. Did they literally just record this and not end up reusing the line? Because they would rather just record it on its own? Maybe. I'm not sure why, though. A red solo.
I'm a magenta pear. Me too. That means we'll be a team this time. I think we'll do great. Yeah.
Who's gonna be my partner then? I'm a cyan pear.
They do not appear to be here. I, for instance, am a yellow pear.
Huh? Wait a second. If Luna and Clover are a magenta pear, Phi's a cyan pear and Kay's a yellow pear, Alice and Quark again. Who the hell am I supposed to partner with?
The cyan pear, I imagine.
Phi and her mysterious partner.
How do you figure that?
Sigma, what colors are added together to create cyan?
Green and blue, right?
What color would you get by adding your red to that?
Red, green, and blue would be white, yep, and the white doors.
Exactly.
So you're saying the next set of chromatic doors are going to be white?
Yes,
How do you know?
because I have seen them. After leaving the archives, we found a warehouse very similar to this one. In it was a set of white doors. Well, to be precise, a set of doors which radiated white light.
Yeah, I saw him too.
By the way, the idea of the chromatic doors is pretty cool, and I learned about color things. I learned about mixing colors in this game.
After we were finished in the garden, we went to the same warehouse he's talking about.
I'm so glad I pushed through all those oof-ass endings. Because now I don't have to deal with them anymore. But, well, how oof is this one in the true ending? That's the other thing. But it's not going to be oof in the same way. Because we weren't an asshole to get here. And honestly, I can deal with any other kind of oof in this game better than that kind. And I dealt with that kind of oof many times in a row. Because I just did all the Betray endings, and I'm finally free of them.
They had the same little lock thingies. I'm 100% sure they're the next chromatic doors. What about the people back in the infirmary? Do they know about the white doors?
Yes. If we exclude Quark from their number, then I believe they do.
I wonder what colors they are.
As far as pairs go, we're missing a cyan and a yellow.
If Sigma's a red solo, then we should have a green solo and a blue solo back in the infirmary.
Well, I'm going back to the infirmary. Kinda worried about Alice and Quark. I'll go too.
As will I.
Oh, that's right. Wait, guys. There's something I need to tell you.
Huh? What is it?
Go on.
I meant to say something earlier, but I guess there was just so much other stuff going on. I looked at Phi. She nodded back. See, the truth is... Wait, what? Excuse me, what? Oh, did we actually?
What?
Oh no! You found another bomb!
Oh! Wait, do we have all 3 bombs now? Can we disable them? In this ending? This must be the ending we disable the bombs in, right? Because we have all 3 of them, right? And we have not disabled them yet. I remember that vividly. This is gonna be...
Where?
in the garden.
No, that's not possible. We didn't see anything like that.
It was planted after you looked.
Could you have missed it?
No, no way! We checked every part of that room.
There was a number on this one, too. It said 1. Have we found the other bomb yet? I don't think so. This is the one we found. The crew quarters said 3 on it. Well...
You think there might be a 3rd bomb out there somewhere?
Yeah, Dio said there was 4, didn't he? So... Where's that one? That's 2 we don't know about. I think. Oh, that's right, though, there is a 4th, right? So we need a 4th code, right?
I think there's a good chance.
But do we disable them all here?
Very well. We should split up and find this other bomb.
I think this has to be. Because this is the side where the bombs are a thing. So this has to be the ending. Because it's the last one on this side. I forgot about that.
It could be anywhere.
Yeah, I agree.
But even if we do find it, what are we supposed to do?
That is a concern for later. At the moment, our primary concern should be finding it.
You can't fight an enemy you can't see, after all.
Precisely.
All right, I'll head back to the infirmary and let everybody else know.
Please.
How about we set a time to meet back here, just in case? The time we have left until the chromatic doors open is... Let's see...
Quite a bit, actually.
1 hour and 57 minutes.
I think approximately half of that should be enough. When we have 1 hour remaining, we should meet back at the infirmary. Acceptable?
That sounds good to me. Right. I'll tell the others too.
Good. Let's go. Let's get the fuck. I feel like I'm getting a little bit better at voice acting more. The time getting less monotony the longer I go on. I'm really proud of that. So these are the white doors that Kay and Clover were talking about. Yeah, there's the lock thing. No question these are the chromatic doors, I guess.
So it seems.
What? What did you...
I've been here the whole time.
I love her, dude. Seriously? I didn't notice you at all.
Oh, I guess your hearing's starting to go. How sad.
I'm glad it's back to her jokes. So, what do you want? Why are you stalking me?
I'm not stalking you. I just followed you here.
That's pretty much the same thing. But how did you do it? You were totally silent. Are we gonna learn about the legs? Although, granted, if they're metal legs, why are they not less silent? We'll see. Are you Batman? I love the jokes!
I already told you I'm not. Remember? Back in the 80s.
Oh my god, did she literally say that? Yeah, actually. Oh my god. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, her fucking jumping. You also jumped super high, all the way up to the ceiling. Are we gonna finally learn?
Right.
Oh. Aren't you curious about that graffiti? Yeah, see, she's tight-lipped about it. What is it, man? What the fuck is it? Why aren't you telling him? Especially in this ending of all endings. Graffiti? Oh yeah, that. Wait, yeah, this is the final hint we need. Oh yeah, that. This is the password hint thing. With more Latin, because Uchikoshi loves that shit. Memento mori, if the night lion ate the sun. Did a kid write that, or what?
Why do you say that?
Well, they managed to spell ninth wrong. Who puts an E in there? I guess he doesn't remember this part.
You're right.
Then again, maybe it means something.
Do you know what it means? The Latin part.
Hey now, give me a little credit. Even I know what memento mori means. You see it all over the place. As far as I know, it translates to something like be aware of death or remember your mentality. Never forget that we all die someday. I guess it's a sort of cautionary thing.
What about the other part?
It's exactly what it says on the tin, right? Some sort of conditional about lions and suns. Anything come to mind? And yeah, see, lions and suns are fucking everywhere. I feel like all of them are important too. But that's ridiculous. But thankfully, we have flashback patterns in our head, so I don't think we actually have to remember anything for that.
No, nothing. Nothing at all. What about you?
Me? Huh. Well, let's see. Are we gonna or not? I have a feeling that by the end of this ending, we'll have both done the bombs and got the... This is gonna be a long one, ain't it? I was not expecting that. Memento mori, if the night lion ate the sun. Memento mori, if the night lion ate the sun. I repeated the words over and over in my head, but nothing. Whatever they meant, it was beyond me. But perhaps Phi.
Huh?
Don't you know Latin? Maybe you can figure more of it out.
Well, I know a little. More than most people, I guess, but I'm not an expert.
Then how'd you know that phrase?
Oh, that. That's from, this.
She unpinned the brooch from her chest as she spoke, and held it out to me. I hesitated for a moment, then took it. Oh, interesting.
Look at the back.
Ah, yeah, it says it. I turned it over. Interesting. So I guess I is pronounced like J in Latin.
Yeah.
What is this?
A memento of my late mother. Well, I guess it's something like a memento.
What does that mean?
She died right after I was born.
Yeah, not really a memento, because you don't really remember your mom if she died that early. I say you don't. You're a newborn.
I was raised by foster parents, and they told me where the brooch had come from. Apparently, it was the only thing my mother had left behind.
What about your father?
Don't have one. I guess you could say I was a bastard.
I mean, you act like one. That seems about right.
I never saw his face. And I don't know his name.
Oof, man. But, well, people in these kinds of situations, they don't have emotions about it, really, because they don't know these people, you know? So, it's an interesting thing that I've noticed with these kinds of people.
I don't even know if he's alive.
Oh. I couldn't think of anything else to say, so I just handed her back the brooch.
That phrase got to be almost like a prayer for me. Whenever I had to make a tough decision, I'd say it to myself. Sometimes I'd just repeat it over and over like a chant. Before long, I had it memorized. Got me interested in Latin, and I started studying the language.
That makes sense as to why she knows it. I'm loving the backstory because I love her, and I love her backstory in so many ways. I know she's in ZTD because I've seen the cover art of ZTD. She's older, I think, and with glasses. She's at least with glasses in that game. I've seen her. That's gotta be her. She even has the black flower in her hair still, I think. But don't quote me on that. But I know it's her with glasses. It's obvious, but...
Elopsum, Semel, not even Jupiter can find a lost opportunity. Sounds nice, doesn't it?
Sorry I skipped it again, but, well, it's... Basically, she's saying the same thing twice, so I just kind of hurried it along, because Latin is long-winded, too.
But... it seems kind of funny now. I mean, look at us. We've done what Jupiter can't.
That's true, actually. I never thought of it that way, but you're right.
We can find our lost opportunities. That's why I followed you here. I thought it would be a good idea to talk to you about all this. Alone.
Yeah, I agree.
There's something else we need to do too, though.
Find the number 2 bomb.
Exactly. So we should get going. I'm pretty sure the bomb isn't in here. There's nowhere to hide it. So
you're saying we should go somewhere else?
Yeah. Well, come on, don't just stand there. We need to get a move on.
Without waiting for a reply, she turned and started towards one of the exits. I followed. This is the Phi ending, ain't it? Makes sense. This is finally what the Phi ending is. And then there's a Luna one, which seems to now be behind the true ending, which makes a lot of sense if she's a motherfucking golem that's helping our hero. Because I think so. In fact, the Luna ending might be the other branch of it, and then the last branch is the true ending. Whatever side, yeah. Because there's 2 branches there behind that password. The archives. Good place to hide a bomb. Yeah, because lots of books in the way. And such. Now, where the hell do we start looking?
I doubt it really matters. If it's here, we'll find it eventually.
So what about that Jupiter stuff?
We can talk while we look. Now get started.
I turned to a corner of the room and began to look while Phi spoke.
I'll start with a conclusion I've come to.
Here we go! Lore! Speculation from the characters, so it's going to matter more than all my speculation.
Our consciousnesses seem to be able to jump through time. No, sorry. Through time isn't really accurate.
Oh yeah, we're in the Zero Escape series, where time isn't really a thing, or... It's been obvious that, it's not really time travel. I want to clarify, because I've certainly used the term time travel and things of that nature. Like, I'm pretty sure the most common term I used to refer to all of this stuff is timey-wimey, because there is an element of that to it. They're essentially drawing from the past, but not really the past. It's more like past lives or something. And this has been true since 999, but there might be a clearer picture of it here that she's about to finally tell us. All us people that have played blind from 999 until this point, which is pretty late in the game regardless of when you do this ending.
It's more like we move through worlds.
Worlds?
Yes. I don't mean physical planets in this case. Talking about a whole different universe, really. Parallel worlds.
What?
Do you know about the many worlds interpretation?
Okay, so this whole series uses that too, doesn't it? Combined with the morphogenetic fields theory to create a lot of the biggest plot points, I think. Well, kind of. I think I've heard of it once or twice. I feel like my voice acting is on point today. I'm really proud of that.
Oh, well, I'll just explain it. Let's say... I don't care what it is, but could you move? Scratch your head, cross your arms, put your hands on your hips. Anything?
I had no idea what this is supposed to explain, but I did as she'd asked. Scratch his head. Scratch, scratch. I love how you have I didn't mean to choose the first one. I just thought it would just keep going through. But you can, it's funny how you can choose. And I bet there's some funny meme options or possibly pervy options here. Because it's Yosuke, or not Yosuke, wow. I mean, yeah, Yosuke from Persona 4 is a bit pervy, but what I meant is Uchikoshi. I don't know where Yosuke came from, except for the fact that I know he's kind of pervy. Not as much as Teddy in that game, but anyway. I just love that there's options there, but I have a feeling it doesn't really matter.
You scratched your head just now, right? But you could have chosen to cross your arms or put your hands on your hips.
Okay, I see what it's getting at.
Now, maybe there are other Sigmas in other worlds who did all of those things.
Yeah, which would explain the Sigma that betrayed you and the Phi that didn't betray me in this case.
All of these worlds and realities are branching off from one another. The choices you could have made branched off from the moment you decided what you were going to do just now. Every moment you make a decision, another universe branches off, on and on into infinity. Each of those branches is an alternate world, a world where a version of you did something different.
Such as choose betray instead of ally, or vice versa.
Haven't you ever thought about what life would have been like if you'd made different choices?
Oh yeah, like literally not too long ago in character, obviously.
What if you'd gone to this high school instead of that one? What if you hadn't started a study group? What if you hadn't told that girl you liked her? What if? What if? But are those what ifs really just what ifs? Or are there other worlds out there where you did those things? Anyway, that's the many worlds interpretation in a nutshell. I've simplified it a lot. Doesn't have to be human actions, though. I just used your actions to make the explanation easier to grasp. The actions of a cat, the flight of a bee, the movement of a microorganism, even fluctuations in air temperature. All these can change history.
Whoa. Hold on a second there. I'll let microorganisms slide, but there's no way that air is conscious of anything.
Can you say for sure that you are?
What?
All of your actions are caused by the cells in your brain.
I feel like I can hear Sigma's brain breaking.
If we go down a little further, then you could say all of your actions are the result of atoms or electrons, or smaller particles we haven't even discovered yet.
Oh yeah, this is peak Uchikoshi science fiction bullshit right here. Oh yeah.
Are those atoms and electrons still you making a decision at that level? How different are you from the air?
Just how deep and philosophical he goes is inspiring and thought-provoking and awesome, and this man's insane and I love him.
I'd say not much. Human existence is just one part of reality. Falling in love is like a tulip blossoming. A tulip blossoming is like a tornado forming in South America. See what I'm saying? The only thing that really matters is the action of the most elementary particles of matter. That's where history happens. That's where universes branch out.
Elementary particles like quarks. All of the symbolism in these games, man. Oh, where'd the music stop? I love that music, by the way. It's the time to put on our freaking Giga
Hey, you
Brain hats,
stopped.
fellas. That's that music. That is what that music is used for, and I love it.
Are you done with that shelf?
Oh, no, not yet.
Well, keep looking while I talk. How familiar are you with quantum physics? Never mind, don't answer that.
Yeah.
I'll try and keep it simple for you. Hey, hand me that box, will you?
This one? I handed the box I've been examining over to her. She set it down on the desk and opened the top.
Also... there's a stuffed lion over there. Perfect. He's part of Phi Lore, too.
With that, she grabbed the lion and tossed it unceremoniously into the box. She also took a weight and an ink jar and put them next to the lion.
Alright, everything's ready.
Ready?
Remember that book in the crew quarters about Schrodinger's cat?
Yeah, again,
It relates to all
I have
the stuff
a
I've been
feeling.
talking
It's
about.
some sciencey bullshit. Of course, it's like directly tied to the plot. It's a fucking Uchikoshi game.
Anyway, come look at the box.
What about looking for the...
This'll only take a minute. Now look.
I shrugged and peered into the box. I love her
What do you see?
explanations. I love that Phi just puts on a teacher hat it so often, and I learned so many things from her. And I'm just over here like, damn, Phi, you're hot and smart. Help. Well, there's a stuffed lion.
From now on, that's a cat. A living cat. This is important. Got it?
Yeah, it's a cat meow.
Oh, man.
Of course, I had to bring up cats again.
This again?
Sorry. I can't. Ah!
I find that hard to believe. Ugh. Fine, maybe I can just ignore it.
For what it's worth, I'm sorry.
Alright, what else do you see?
Wait, it's not even. Oh, wait, that's not even a pawn. I don't even understand. Wait, that's not even a. Oh, pound! I had to take a second. And jar of ink.
Right. Now the weight is going to be radioactive material.
Well, she's doing her best to ignore it, but that right is so fucking absolute kudos. This woman is amazing. She's the woman who voices. I guess she's really good at being a robot, which, you know, requires not a lot of emotional expression, right? But then look at Phi. She tends to be rather emotionless seeming, right? But then she has a lot of inflection when it counts. And fucking she's good at it, man.
And the jar of ink is full of poisonous gas.
What? I'm not even gonna read his cat puns. Not gonna do it.
Idiot.
Well deserved.
It's not really full of gas. This is just hypothetical. Imagine that it's full of gas. So, what's the weight?
Radioactive material.
And the jar of ink?
It's full of poison.
Exactly. Good work. Now, there's one other thing you need to know about the jar. If it's struck by any of the alpha particles the radioactive material emits, it'll break. These particles are emitted randomly, but there's a 50% chance that one of them will come into contact with the jar over the course of an hour. So let's close the lid and pretend an hour has passed. Here's the question. Is the cat inside of the box alive or dead? You can't open the box to check. And you can't hit the box. Obviously, you can't shake it either. It's also been soundproofed, so the cat could be howling up a storm in there and you'd never know. Basically, you have no idea what's going on inside the box.
So yeah, Schrodinger's cat.
Do you remember what happens if the alpha particles hit the jar?
It breaks, gas fills the box, cat inhales it, and death will.
And what if the jar doesn't break?
She's really good at ignoring that. At least on the outside seemingly. Internally, she's probably still like, oh my fucking god, like me. I'm not reading that. Fuck these puns a lot. Bastard education.
Haha. And what are the chances of either of those things happening?
Ah! I refuse to read the cat pun lines. I refuse.
Uh-huh. So, what's your answer? Is the cat alive or dead? Then guess. It's not hard. Alive or dead?
It's dead? The world's a harsh place.
You're wrong.
Wait, really? It's alive?
That's wrong too.
Huh. Okay, so yeah, I had a feeling it'd be a trick-ass question. I mean, duh. What's the right answer?
The answer is that it's in a state where it is neither dead nor alive.
Interesting. What? How does that make any sense?
It's an extrapolation of something we see at the atomic level. We don't know if an atom is spinning upward or downward until we measure it. Before it's measured, those two possibilities coexist. But as soon as... That's what's happening with the alpha particles.
But as soon as the measurement is taken, obviously only the one possibility is the truth.
Since we can't know when they were emitted or where, we only know the probability that they'll impact the jar. Because we can't observe anything that's happening in the box, that becomes the entire system. In other words, the box is like the atom. We don't know how the cat's life or death situation has resolved itself until we look at it. Until we do, it's just a bunch of possibilities. Do you get it? If the cat in the box is possibilities,
Then it's both alive and dead.
right. So, let's open the lid. And when we do, all the possibilities will collapse into a single truth. Meow?
I love her! I don't know why, but I love now that she's doing the puns. I love her and I want to marry her, and Sigma should too, and if he doesn't, it's a crime.
What a relief, huh?
He could probably at least, like, kiss her or something. I mean, I don't... It would seem pretty clear that she kind of had a thing for him in that one ending, where she enticed him with the possibility of seeing her in a swimsuit, except, well, you know, Clover's did some... But I can see some chemistry, and there's that one ending where she hugged him. I think there's something there.
Looks like the cat's alive.
And see, I really like this ending because, again, they made up about what happened between them. So, now they're just gonna romance each other, in my mind. Unless something fucks up their relationship again, I don't actually see that happening within the game.
Anyway, that's Schrodinger's cat. The many worlds interpretation is one theory for explaining that weirdness.
So there's another world out there where this cat died.
Yeah, that's the idea.
Like there's another world out there for every single choice we make in the AB game.
Looks like that cat tick of yours cleared up.
Yeah. Well, your story was pretty insane.
Insane?
You don't think so? Just the idea of something being alive and dead at the same time. And if the moment the lid is open determines whether or not the cat's dead, then it's almost like events in the future can determine the past. Oh, wow! It's almost like the theme of the whole goddamn game and the phrase that's been fucking said, the sentence that's been said over and over since 1999. Wow! What the fuck? Oh my god. Anyway. I mean, the cat doesn't die when you open the lid, so it must have already been dead.
Exactly. You've experienced it, haven't you?
What on earth are you talking about?
Think back.
Yeah, see, I knew they would tie this into the game itself.
Remember round 2 of the AB game? When you chose Betray, what was my vote?
Ally.
But what happened this time?
The opposite. I chose Ally and you chose Betray.
Right. And both times, I put in my vote a full minute before the deadline. When did you push the button?
Right before the deadline.
I see. Well, that makes this a little easier to explain. If you chose Betray, then my vote was Ally. If you chose Ally, then my vote was Betray. But I made my choices a whole minute before you made yours. Don't you think that's strange? You do see what I'm saying, don't you?
That my choice in the future altered your action in the past?
Yeah. From your perspective, there's no other way to interpret it.
Mind blown. Alright guys, this is the whole plot of the game. This is actually the last game. ZTD is a spin-off. Anyway, now that I thought about it, round 1 had been the same. When I'd chosen Ally, Alice had chosen Betray. And when I'd chosen Betray, she'd done the opposite.
Look at this die. I found it over there. Let me give you one last example.
As she spoke, she tossed the die into the box and quickly shut the lid.
All right. Answer this question. What number is the die on?
Oh, I like this visual interpretation. It's just a nice little touch. I really like this. Let's go for 6. And then you multiply it by 3, and then it's evil. It's probably 6.
Okay. I'm going to open the
It's not
lid.
6. The fuck?!
Good job.
Does it always do that because we have premonition shit?
You got it right.
That was just a fluke.
Was it?
Huh?
Let's think about what was going on before I opened the lid. What number was the die on?
6, of course. Wait.
Haven't you been paying attention? The die is still a collection of atoms, isn't it? I don't think you can reasonably suggest that it was made of some different kind of matter.
Wait, so you're saying that before you opened the lid, the die was on all the numbers?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because she shook it around. It makes sense.
That's one way to look at it, at least.
And then when you open the lid, it was just one number.
Or it might have become that number when you declared which one it was.
Huh? Wait, what do you mean?
Your choice in the future has an effect on the past.
And what if that's just Sigma for some reason? It's set up so that Sigma's choices, which makes a lot of sense for, the fact that your AB game choices actually, oh my god, that's probably what this is getting at. I didn't even think that much to that level yet. That's crazy.
Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. We got a little off topic there, but I think I made my point. Reality separates off into an infinite number of branches for each and every possibility. You and I seem to be able to jump from branch to branch. Of course, our bodies aren't doing the jumping.
Yeah, okay, so I think she figured this out. Like, in that ending, she knew she was gonna jump, which is crazy to me. Because I don't think we've gotten to that point yet.
Our consciousnesses just sort of dive into other versions of ourselves in other worlds.
Whoa. I think I get it now. That's how you knew my name, right? You jumped in from another world. That's how you knew all those other things you shouldn't have known. Here we go.
Yeah, that's the best I can figure out, at least. Unfortunately, it seems like we don't retain all our memories when we jump.
Yeah, I figured that much.
Maybe we only remember particularly important things. I'm not sure how it works, but whatever the reason, it seems to be fairly limited. And often, we don't seem to remember jumping at all. Things will just sort of pop up.
That's why when someone tells us how we know X, all we can think of to say is, I just knew.
Yeah.
What's causing this, then? Is this a really long ending? It very well may be. Because we still have yet to address the bombs. Here we are addressing, like, the rest of the plot. We've still not found bomb number 4. The bombs are over here. This is the last ending over here. So, I think this is gonna be long as fuck. Or maybe the bombs never really are disarmable, but maybe they are. Maybe this conversation is needed for him to recall the bomb info. It makes sense. But yeah, it seems like it's gonna be a bit of a long haul. I don't remember ever doing this before, so why would it start now?
If we knew that, I don't think we'd be having so much trouble.
Fair.
It's just...
Just what?
Well, I'm pretty sure it has to do with why we're locked up in here. There's no way this doesn't have something to do with whatever Zero Senior's trying to do. Why would he have left that Schrodinger's cat book in the crew quarters?
Dorgany Chin Scrotch. Fucking... I'm not reading that. Is this some sort of huge scroll? I should have figured... I should brace myself for it if the word cat is mentioned at Sigma at all. Or around Sigma. Or anything. All 9 of us are locked up inside the box right now.
What if you've got it backwards? We're outside of the box, and the rest of the world is inside.
Makes sense. I actually think that makes a lot of sense. From the moment we step out of this
Yeah,
place.
we might be determining the history of the world outside.
Again, I'm thinking this might literally be Ace has gone completely absolute baddie, and he wants us to determine the fate of the world from here. Because I don't fucking know. Because he's nuts, I guess. That's the best guess I have right now. But I think it's a little bit more than that, I guess we'll say. No way. I had 1,000 other questions before I could even open my mouth to ask them. Did someone find a dead body? Or the bomb, maybe?
Oh, good. There you are.
Did something happen?
Yes, we found it.
Oh, the bomb. Yeah, I had a feeling that from her smile that it was the bomb and not, thank God, someone dead. Because, man, that's a very common occurrence in this game. Found what?
What do you mean, what? What else could we find? The bomb! The other antimatter bomb. The number 2 bomb is in the control room.
Ah, yeah. Did we find out before or not? Oh, yeah, this place. I thought it meant the other control room-like place. The one where Phi found that security footage she was scrolling through. By the way, I realize now that both that ending and the ending where Phi and Sigma are standing around the warehouse trying to figure out if Luna did it because of the AB room, like, stuff they found out. I just realized those were all red herrings to keep you guessing about who killed you until it was revealed in DOOZY.
Yeah.
This is one of them, all right.
And it's number 2, apparently. Yep, that's what they said. Except we still don't have the fucking device. I don't even think Dio's ever revealed it so far. He's gotta have it hidden somewhere, right? So I wonder how we get a hold of that. There's a lot of things we have to do here. We have to get a hold of the device, and then we gotta enter 3 passwords. But I guess we're gonna end up pulling out of our ass. Because I have a feeling that this requires us to have all the passwords, and also to do that other Phi ending. Wait, oh no. Oh, is this the time where you hug her? So can you not actually get all the bombs? And if you can't, then is the other side of the tree the only time you actually disarm all the bombs? Because this might be the ending where she hugs you and they explode. Because I don't think that's actually happened yet, right? I don't think so. I don't think it's actually happened yet. What the hell is going on? The game volume is fluctuating. That's weird. Well, at least we found them all now. Yeah, seriously, my game volume is just going up and down. I'm sorry if you can hear that, guys. I don't know what to do about it.
No. There could be more. Like Kay said, there might be a number 4 bomb out there. We have no way to know.
Did you tell anyone else about this, Clover?
Well, not really. But, I wasn't the first person to find it.
Who was?
Kay and Luna. After they found it, they came to the infirmary and told the rest of us.
Who was in the infirmary?
Everyone. Tenmyoji and Dio were there. So were Alice and Quark, of course. Although they were still asleep.
So everyone who wasn't asleep knows about the bomb. I see.
Yeah.
There's nobody else here, though. Where'd they all go?
Right after we came here to look at the bomb, they all left. They were going to go look for you two.
What about Alice and Quark?
They're the same. Still sleeping. We checked them out just to be sure, but they seemed fine.
Good. That's good. Phi and I looked at one another and let out a small sigh of relief. They're cute.
Oh, right. I checked everybody's bracelets when we were in the infirmary. Did you want to know what they were?
It took her only a moment to explain. Alice was a green what? Hey, I'm remembering right now. It feels good. Alice was a green solo. Quark was a blue solo. Dio's bracelet made him a yellow pair. And Tenmyoji was a cyan pair. So, what are our options for groups?
The next set of doors to open are going to be the white doors. That means we'll have to mix our colors so that we get white.
Phi laid out what that would mean. Option A. Oh, we're really doing this, aren't we? Well, I think this has happened before, where we've had the choice of doors, but we haven't actually gone through a door. Is there any doors left? I mean, there seems to be one, but I can't remember if we've heard of any other room that we haven't gone through yet. But, well, we're about to see, aren't we? Phi and Tenmyoji, cyan, would pair with me, red. Kay and Dio, yellow, would pair with Quark, blue. Clover and Luna, magenta, would pair with Alice, green.
Huh? There's only one option?
Yeah, that's how the white doors have worked so far, I've noticed that. I keep saying choice of doors because, well, that's how it works for the rest of the game. But for the white doors, as far as I'm aware, it's always, or at least most of the time, one option. I think they're white to ensure that, possibly. It makes sense.
Yeah. Any other combinations don't make white.
And by the way, the fact that this is planned out, both by the real-life developers and by Zero, is just amazing to me. How they found out all these combinations of colors to make this work, and all the other stuff, mechanical stuff and that sort of thing you would have to do to make all the bracelets and everything function, especially automatically. What about Alice and Quark? Luna said it's gonna be a while until they wake up.
We'll just have to carry them. The secondary doors won't open without 3 bracelets, and if we can't open them...
Yeah, we'll get penalized.
Exactly.
Don't worry about Alice. I'm on her team.
Are you saying you can carry her?
Yeah. Well, I can get Luna to help me.
Okay, that might work. until we're probably the least strong people, but...
True. I'm sure she'd be happy to help.
What about Quark?
He's on Kay's team. There shouldn't be any issues there.
Yeah, certainly not. I mean, hell, most people here could probably pick up him, but yeah, especially him. Well, we still need to figure out what we're gonna do about this bomb, and the other two as well. Alice said we should be safe as long as it's not triggered with a remote.
Maybe, but we can't just leave them here forever. I mean, if they go off, then everything in like a couple 100 kilometers is gonna get fried.
Oof. Wait, a couple 100 kilometers? What are you talking about? That bomb should only have as much explosive power as a ton of TNT. Which is nothing to sniff at, but that's nowhere near the kind of yield you're talking about.
It could be. What if these bombs are just like the detonator?
Oh! You mean there might be a bunch more anti-hydrogen bombs around here, so... Oh, God. Anti-hydrogen around here? Oh, my fuck. Oh, God. We never realized that. Okay, it's going to be a way bigger explosion than we thought. Fuck.
The reactor.
Yeah, there are supposed to only be 18 antimatter reactors in the whole world. If that's one of them, then there's a lot of anti-hydrogen.
How much is a lot?
3.5 kilograms.
3.5? That's like 10,000 times more than Alice's 350 milligrams.
If there really is that much, and if it does explode,
Then we would be looking at an explosion roughly 10,000 times more powerful than the bomb dropped on Hiroshima.
Holy fuck. No, that's nuts as absolute fuck. I went ahead and replaced the word insane with an even more insane sounding phrase. Because, you know, if you want something to have more oomph, you just add cuss words, goddammit.
Wait, Clover, how did you know that?
know what?
That stuff about antimatter reactors.
Well, that's, during my training, they,
Training for what?
my job?
Ah, of course. I didn't realize waiters these days need to memorize how many outbursts on minutes. Well, truly, one of those reactors might be storing. You don't work at a cafe, do you?
Did you hear about that from Alice?
Yeah.
Oh, well, she's right then.
Why are you using antimatter reactors at a cafe?
That's, what we call the coffee machines.
What? Are you fucking with me?
I'm telling you the truth. I work at a cafe.
I mean, considering her job, keeping it secret is a good idea. However, this is not keeping it secret. This is, in fact, actually just pointing at yourself and saying, I'm lying! Look at me, I am absolutely lying. Look, my pants are on fire. My non-existent bottoms are on fire.
It just might, be a kind of fake job to divert
Okay.
attention.
I think she's aware that she can't really cover it up, so she's just going ahead and being blunt about it. Good, smart. What?
Then what's your real job?
I'm sorry. I really can't tell you anything else.
Why not?
It's classified.
Classified by whomst?
The government?
The government?
That's right. Alice said it was her job to eliminate enemies of the state or something. So you two do work together.
Oh no! Check your bracelets. How much time do we have left?
What are you talking about?
How long until the doors open? Come on, quickly!
Damn. We were supposed to have met up 5 minutes ago.
I'm heading back then. Remember, we're supposed to meet at the infirmary. You guys hurry back, okay? Bye!
Hey! You haven't... Damn it. And she's gone. Fine. She's right, you know. We need to get moving.
Hold on. I need to check something really quick.
What?
Oh, there you are. You're late. What were you doing?
Nothing.
When we arrived, everyone else was already back. Quark and Alice hadn't left, of course. They were both sleeping soundly, any traces of the madness we'd seen earlier long gone, think absolute fuck.
Clover told us. You've seen the bomb in the control room.
Yeah, with our own eyes.
So what the hell should we do? That makes 3 bombs.
What we should do is we should fucking tie you up, frisk you for the fucking remote, and then kill you is what we should do, bitch.
Well, we have to do something. They're bombs, for God's sake.
There's a quick and simple solution.
Please remember Dio, please remember who Dio is. Please, Sigma, please. Right now. Fucking please.
Really?
Remember what Alice said?
There should be an emergency deactivation password. If you enter that password, the device should, well, deactivate. You see it? Right here. There's a port. If we can find the password input device, we just connect it here. Then we can enter the password.
So, if we have the password, we can deactivate them?
Whoa, hold on a second. That's great and all, but we need that password input device she was talking about. Without that, we're still boned even if we did have the password.
And you know where it is, asshole.
Not a problem. We've resolved that issue.
Huh?
Show them.
Wait, what? Whom's? Where the fuck was? Where did you? What? Excuse me? Where did you find that?
That was in the safe in the control room.
Wait, we just didn't know it was the thing. Exactly. We didn't have any idea what it was at first. Yeah, okay, I forgot because the control room was 1 billion years ago. It was towards the beginning of the Let's Play. We didn't have any idea what it was at first, but Phi figured it out. After Clover left, we tested it. Oh my god. Nice.
Turned out I was right. It fit perfectly.
Couldn't get it to do anything, though. We plugged in a couple of random characters, but all we got was an error.
Still, I'm sure this is the thing Alice was talking about. We just didn't have the right password.
But why was it in the control room?
Do you think Zero Senior put it here for us?
That would suggest it was also Zero Senior who set up the bombs.
Doesn't that seem odd, though? Zero Senior wants us to play the nonary game, right?
My brain is thonking here. My writer brain is like, why the shit did they write it so that the reveal of what that device is, the password input device, happen here instead of when Clover left, so that the scene isn't just like a weird flashback? It could, like, the scene was literally the last scene, so you could have just done that and then came here. But, you know, maybe it just made more sense for the discussion to flow with all this information. I don't know. Maybe they didn't want to do a rehash, like, of we told them about the thing right after you saw the thing. I don't know. I just feel like that is a weird decision, and I would rather do that way, in my opinion. Because there was a bunch of Solo, Phi, and Sigma humming anyway. That was the vibe. So, like, it's weird that they didn't decide to reveal that there. But anyway.
So why would he set bombs?
Maybe he wants to blow this whole place up if someone commits some crazy violation of the rules?
Yeah, you would know, wouldn't you, motherfucker?
That doesn't make sense. Our bracelets already have poison in them. If someone breaks a rule, all he has to do is activate their bracelet.
Yeah, you're right. Please remember who Dio is. Please remember who Dio is. He might.
Well, whatever the case is, there's one thing we can be sure of. The person who set these bombs is one of us. Whether or not that person is also Zero Senior isn't particularly relevant at the moment, but what is relevant is that they know the deactivation password. If we can figure out who that person is and question them.
Good luck questioning Dio successfully, though. He's literally ready to die.
We can get the password and turn the bombs off.
Exactly. That would be my quick and easy method.
Except, well, the person in question is Dio. And also, we don't seem to remember that right now, unfortunately. On top of that, but what if Sigma remembers the passwords right now? Then we don't even need to remember him. That'd be fucking cool.
So fess up. Which one of you set the bombs?
Oh, this is like a combination of a bunch of the endings, ain't it? It makes sense. He's gonna have another premonition about it.
Not that I expect you to do that. So, we're going to be checking everyone.
Checking us?
Yes, once they're set, the bombs are controlled by a remote. It stands to reason that whoever set them has that remote.
So you're gonna search us for it?
Yes,
But
no buts.
if you refuse,
That implicates you. Do what I say and you'll be fine, assuming you are actually innocent. Understand? No reason to wait. Let's get started. Anyone want to volunteer to go first? No? Alright. Let's see.
Dio's gonna do the thing. Wait,
Huh?
you only... Oh, yeah, this is, like, culminating the information because he remembered, didn't he? You only need to search one person. And I'm so glad we're doing this scene again because it was so badass. I love when
Why?
the shit comes together like this in these games. These payoff moments are so well executed. Fucking kudos to the whole team. Because I figured out who did it. I know who did it. And she knows how.
How can you...
Oh, I think you know, Phi. You just have to think about it. I didn't mean to skip that. The words were out of my mouth before I'd even realized I was saying them. As per usual how this works.
There's no way.
Yeah. I met Phi's gaze and nodded, then turned away. That's even more badass, because yeah, they know. I know who set the bombs. That person. There he is. He's there with the remote. Is you, Dio.
Come on, what is this? Are you high?
High on morphogenetic fields. Well, we're about to find out. Sorry, Kay, but could you hold him down?
Well,
It's on him, I promise.
Knock it off, Sigma. You're doing this all backwards.
So, this isn't a court. Besides, all we want to know is who set the bombs.
Ugh.
And why are you getting so worked up anyway? If you're innocent, then a search will show that, and I'll look like an idiot.
Nice try. That's some bullshit totalitarian logic. I don't think so.
Oh, like the bullshit totalitarian logic of your fucking cult, asshole?
What are you even basing this on?
The fact that I fucking literally remember.
How do you know I set the bombs?
Because
Just spit it out.
I know about the Myrmidons.
The Mirmo. What?
I love this scene so much!
no.
I know this
do you
is
know that?
all regurgitation at this point, but I will not skip my goddamn word. I love this. Also, this music is badass and really great for... It really makes these scenes more badass. Oh, that's not all I know. I know about I know about Free the Soul, and I know about Brother.
What the hell are you talking about?
I can tell you the details later. But there's no... It's interesting how she doesn't remember any of this. Because she has the ability to at this point, I do believe. Although maybe this is not the Phi that experienced those things. I'm not sure how this works. It might just kind of be random, sort of. I don't know. But there's no question that you were the one who set up the bombs.
Who the fuck do you think you are? None of that has anything to do with me.
Well, you're getting more and more bothered by it, so I'd say that's pretty bullshit.
I don't know who the Myrmidons are. And I don't know what Free the Soul is. And I certainly don't know anything about some old fart called Brother.
How'd you know he's old, though? Oh, Dio, tell me, how does that foot taste? I love that line so much. I need to use that. It's something. Oh my god. Who the Myrmidons are? I don't recall saying the Myrmidons were people. And what about Brother? How would you know his age if I haven't said anything besides his name?
Wait, so he's left? But that means he's a terrorist.
A terrorist?
oh dear.
Left?
Well, looks like I won't be able to talk my way out of this one. Seriously, though, when did we get so famous? The Myrmidons aren't supposed to be something anybody knows about, let alone you two jokers. Okay, you got me. Yes, I'm the leader of the Myrmidons. My real name is Left. I was sent here to stop Zero Senior's AB plan. That's why I planted the bombs. If it looked like the plan might actually succeed, I was supposed to blow this whole place sky high.
Hey, Beep.
What's that?
Oh, well, looks like you don't know everything after all. I should have been more careful. Then again, it's not like it really matters. After all, you're gonna die here.
What?
God damn it, no. I leapt toward him.
Whoa there. Better not come any closer. You think I'm not prepared for this? Take one step and it'll be your last.
Then, that thing you're holding.
It's the detonator.
Yeah, I guess it is. Now back the fuck off!
Dio, please calm down.
Sorry, Luna. I love you, but you're really not gonna be helpful here. You're a complete... your sunshine child powers will not help this asshole, unfortunately.
If you press that button, you'll die too.
So, believe me, there's plenty more where this came from. Now that we've cleared that up, back off!
By the way, really fucking solid ass voice acting. Give this man a medal.
Come on, move it! Go, go, go!
I had no choice. Slowly, carefully, we backed away. I love this. I love doing this. I'm so hype about this, and I'm so proud that I've come this far. And that I'm just doing this after all the doubt and everything. It's wonderful. All of us, except for one. Tenmyoji.
Hey, Grandpa, your hearing gone? I said back off!
No.
You. I'm not screwing around here.
I can see that. So why don't you do it? Go ahead. Press that button.
What?
Tenmyoji!
Something wrong? Hurry it up. I'm not getting any younger. Oh, do I sense hesitation? What's the matter, Dio? Scared? Well?
You son of a bitch.
I love that moment.
So you were just bluffing.
I'm not bluffing, goddammit. You hear me? I'll do it.
Oh, I'm sure you will, but there's really something I should tell you. See that detonator you're holding? It's a fake.
What?
Nice startlement. I remember this, and this is bad yes. For just an instant, Dio's eyes twitched down to the device in his hand. That was all the opening Tenmyoji needed. But thankfully, okay, I think this is what's going to happen here. We have the input device. We got all the passwords. We went through this scene again. And now the bombs will activate. And then the danger will trigger his Esper sense to kick in. And he'll remember all the passwords at all the bombs. And then there we go.
Yeah!
He cried out as he leapt through the air. Tenmyoji's leg shot out, kicking the detonator from Dio's hand. Shit, not good.
What happened?
The detonator. He doesn't have it anymore.
What?
Yeah.
What's
he
happening?
Didn't remember about that until after it happened, I think.
There's a red light on it now.
Oh, you really fucked up, Tenmyoji. This is what happens when you try to show off.
What?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, this is my fault. I didn't have time to tell you how it worked.
What are you saying?
The detonator isn't supposed to be separated from Dio. If it is, then the timer on the bombs automatically activates.
Damn, how much do you know? Fine, whatever. Well, he's right. If that thing ever gets more than a meter away from me, it activates. When it does, it starts the timers on all the bombs. So thanks to this old fart, you get to try and defuse a bunch of activated bombs on a countdown. You can go ahead and destroy the detonator if you want. Once the timers have been activated, they'll go off anyway.
How long do we have? When do they explode?
You should know, Sigma. Why don't you tell her?
30 minutes.
30 minutes? That's crazy!
Yeah.
How do we stop them?
The emergency deactivation passwords.
None of us know them now.
Right, none of us know. But there's someone who does, isn't there?
What, hoping I might spill the beans? Nice try. Unless one of you is secretly a medium, I think you're shit out of luck.
Well, at least two of us are secretly something else. And I know that we found the password, so... I mean, yeah, I don't know about a medium, but certainly someone who can remember them from past worlds, basically. Other world.
Medium?
Well, I'm out. Peace.
Wait, stop! I threw myself toward Dio and wrapped my hand around his wrist, slamming it to the floor. He struggled, but I put all my weight on it and kept his arm tight.
Shit! Let go of me, goddammit! Get off of me! Let me go!
He continued to struggle, but I wasn't gonna let him go. I shifted my weight to free one of my hands and started trying to pry his open.
Hey, I'm not fucking around, alright? Let go of my goddamn arm!
No chance there, buddy. You're fucked. By then, the others had run over and piled onto Dio along with me. Even then, he refused to stop. I guess A+ for trying. With increasing desperation, he tried to get the hand I grabbed into his mouth. Yeah, I forgot, yeah, the poison.
We don't have a choice. Luna, go get the Soparil.
No. If we put him to sleep, we can't get what we need out of him.
You think I don't know that? What other choice do we have? Every minute we spend wrestling this prick is a minute we don't have to deal with those bombs. We don't have time for this. What are you doing, Luna? Go! Right. Okay, I've got it. I'm ready when you are.
You can do whatever you want to me, you fucking cowards! You're still gonna die! Go ahead! Tell yourselves you can fix it. Run around like idiots before you get blown to atoms.
Not this time. Yeah, you did that to us once in another world, but not here. I don't think so.
Serves you fucking right! You're gonna burn!
Nope.
For God's sake, Luna, shut him up! Right, here goes.
Hallelujah. As they began to climb off him, I finally pried Dio's hand open. There it was, just what I'd expected. A small, unassuming capsule. I didn't know what was in it exactly, but it was undoubtedly some kind of poison. I stumbled toward the sink and tossed it into the drain. How much time do we have left?
25 minutes or so, I believe.
And how much time until the white doors open?
The same.
So, what do we do?
We put in the password and stopped the bombs.
We searched Dio, but he doesn't have a note or anything with the codes on it.
Well, only one option left then.
Yeah, and that is?
Intuition. We trust our hunches.
Are you suggesting we just guess?
No! A little bit more accurate than that. Do you have a better idea?
Well, no, but...
Wait, there's another way.
What is it?
Before I can tell you, everyone has to promise to do exactly as I say.
What's she remembering? I love this tag team premonition shit a lot.
No questions. What's your answer?
We all nodded.
Good. First of all, Sigma, you're coming with me.
Right.
The rest of you, listen up. I want you to take Alice, Quark, and Dio to the Floor B warehouse.
Huh?
Why?
Didn't I say no questions? Good. That's it. We're done.
That's it?
Is there a problem? I seem to recall you promised to do exactly what I told you to do. Okay, we don't have much time left. Now get moving. Sigma, you're with me.
Phi turned without waiting and headed for the door. Are we doing a room here or what? I mean, we're not going to explode this time, right? So, I think so. Before I could blink, she was gone. I gave everyone else in the infirmary a quick thumbs up and a shaky smile. Take care of these guys, right? We'll see you back on floor B before you know it. So, just trust us, alright? Good? Couldn't think of anything else to say. I turned and ran after Phi. Ooh, I love this. This is going like I thought. Because we know where the bombs are now, except isn't there at least 4? So I'm a bit... I heard there was 4 at least. Oh, maybe it's the reactor. So maybe it's not. Okay. That would make sense. So, like, as long as we stop the other thing from going off, that won't cause an explosion, which means that an explosion won't happen. I hope. Yep, there's the number trace. Okay, so what do we do?
Get the input device ready.
Alright, done. Hooked up and everything.
How many minutes do we have left?
Oh my god, that's clever. So to keep you from guessing what this is, well, at least as far as, I mean, well, it probably is, like, inferable possibly, because what else would have a small keypad, right? But I forgot this thing existed. But to keep you from, like, immediately putting it together, they cut off the top of it in the picture so you can't see the thing that interfaces with the port on the bombs. Clever. 21 minutes.
That means we have 7 minutes per bomb. That includes travel time, though.
Bomb number 2 is in the control room on floor B. And bomb number 1 is also on floor B with the garden. So, we just need to hurry, right?
Yeah.
So what are we supposed to do? I mean, you have some sort of plan, right?
Well, it's not like I don't have one.
And stop being so mysterious and tell me. What the hell am I supposed to do?
You need to make a jump.
A jump? Wait, how do you do that consciously? Aren't we pretty certain that's not a thing?
Yeah, to another world. Another history.
I can't.
You didn't just guess that Dio set the bombs, did you? You knew it. Because you remembered it happening in another history, didn't you?
Yeah, I did, but that's, I mean...
You just have to do that again.
So you're saying I need to go to another history and get the password out of Dio somehow? Well, I did that already.
Doesn't have to be another one. It could be this one. Just go back to the past and question him. Then again, if you do that, you might end up changing things so you don't end up here. That would mean you couldn't deactivate the bombs in this history. So you have to come back to this exact moment, or...
Ah, damn it. This is so confusing.
Well, don't think about it then. We don't have time anyway. Just jump.
Okay. I get it. See you later, then. Are you insane? You're talking about transporting myself across space and time. Also, why should I have to do everything? Can't you jump too?
My jumps happen suddenly, out of the blue.
Mine do too!
I can't control
Same! Neither can I.
That's a problem.
Yeah, I guess she didn't know that about me.
Alright, consider this. Maybe we've already jumped from another history to this one, but our memories of that history got damaged or something. We forgot most of what happened in that other timeline. If we can remember even a little bit, though. Anyway, it's just a hypothesis.
Are you saying I might know it already? Yep, we do. We know this as a player. Because I'm pretty sure that you literally have to get all the passwords. And also do that other Phi ending to unlock this. That's the only way this makes sense. Are you saying I might know that? Are you saying I might know it already, and I just have to try and remember it?
Yeah, I feel like we know. So, anything? We need the bomb password. Do you remember hearing it in another timeline?
I stared down at the input device. This is kind of like how we opened that coffin in 999. Password. The bomb password. Actually, I did remember it. I had heard it! Yep, here we go. Oh man, this is the moment here. I thought it would be. But again, is there a room after this? Because if so, this is a big boy, man. Oh god. Fuck! I did have to write down the passwords. Unless, are they an archive? If I had to write these down, then the game normally doesn't make you write this stuff down, so I will look it up if I have to. Yeah, one more room. Alright, well, I'm pretty sure you literally just need to have them, so... I'm literally just looking it up, because the game hasn't required me to write down anything before, except for just my short-term memory with stuff that was referenceable for puzzles. So I'm looking this up, without question. Oh shit, there is a bomb number 0. I thought so. I thought I remember hearing about that. So never mind, but... Wait, this is bomb number 3. So... And so, LXQ... LHC, NMR. Feels good, man. Thanks, websites. So I didn't have to fucking go digging through the whole
Good
goddamn
job.
game. Ah, cute!
It worked!
Whew. I sighed and wiped what felt like a bucket's worth of sweat from my forehead.
So, you knew the password after all. Interesting.
Yeah, I guess I did.
You heard it in another history?
Yeah.
Just what happened in that other timeline?
Oh boy. Yeah, that.
Never mind. We don't have time for that. How much longer?
Yeah, that's the one where he killed himself with the pill. 18 minutes.
Good. We've still got time. Come on. We've still got 2 more.
Actually, we've got 3 more. But I have a feeling that one could explode and not kill us all. But I'm not sure. If it hits the reactor, it probably will. As maybe a contingency plan, just in case we get these 3. It's weird because... again, I still don't... I think we're still gonna die, right? Or maybe it'll just... I don't know, we'll see.
The number 2 bomb is next on the list.
So we're heading to the control room?
Right. No time to waste. Oh, and don't forget the input device.
And then she was gone. Maybe we'll remember bomb number 0 too. I'm hoping. I hurriedly disconnected the device from the bomb and chased after it. I love this song. There's a lot of contenders for my favorite. The more that I play this game, the more I realize that. Oh yeah, those clocks give me a kind of PTSD. This room really broke my brain.
You got it?
Yeah, right here.
Hook it up.
Right. Right. Done.
Okay, hurry it up. Plug in the password.
Done. Oh my god, I don't even need to remember it. I thought I would. Wait, I can't? Hey, what the hell?
Calm down. You probably just typed it in wrong.
No way, I'm sure I did it right.
Try it again.
Wait, it's different. Or... what's wrong? Why can't I even... Yeah, nothing. That password's no good.
Then it's different. All 3 bombs use different passwords.
Yeah, it looks like it. Oh, yeah! Oh, okay.
Shit!
I slammed her foot against the locker, her face uncharacteristically twisted by anger and frustration.
This is bad. What the hell are we gonna do? Try and remember it. Did you see or hear anything in another history that could be a password? A different password.
You mean like a different history from the other one I remembered?
Yeah, you figured it out there. You just can't remember it very well right now. Remember what happened with the last bomb. This one is just like that.
Thankfully, yeah. Another history. The password. Do I know what it is? Can I remember it? I have to. Yeah, this is, yep. Oh, wait, or maybe I don't even need to plug it in. Maybe I only need to plug in the first... Oh, never mind.
Damn, this is crazy.
Yeah, it is. It's crazy that I can. It is crazy that I can cheat on the internet in order to save the world. In a universe where I don't have access to an internet that just has the passwords on it. Anyway.
So you did know it.
Yeah, I guess so.
Don't scare me like that, alright?
Come on, it's not like I was hiding it. I just couldn't remember it at first. It just kind of floated up. Maybe it drifted down.
Whatever. Point is, we disarmed the thing. Amazing.
Sure don't sound very amazed while she's still like, we still have a bomb.
Okay, that just leaves us with the last bomb.
Also, you know she's not all that expressive a lot of the time.
It's
in the garden.
Right. Let's go take care of it while you're on a roll with these things.
Make it sound so easy.
Don't just stand there. Let's go!
She spun around and was gone. I gripped the input device tightly and headed off after her. And I ran through the place to the garden.
Finally. The last one.
Yeah.
How many minutes left?
Less than 10.
It's okay. We can still make it. Just stay calm, alright? You have the input device?
Yeah, there we go. Connected.
Okay,
Go.
we've done this twice already. Do you really need a third pep talk?
I want to remember another password, right?
Exactly. What else would I be talking about? Don't sweat it. You did great the last 2 times.
Ah! Wholesome.
I'm sure this one will be a cakewalk. 3 times the charm, right?
That's not really how that's used. I'm just worried that lightning's not going to strike twice or thrice in this case.
No, I think mine still works. There's nothing to suggest the first and second times aren't charmed too.
I guess so.
Whatever. Just do it.
You're the only person who can.
That's true. What about you? You can jump to other worlds too. Right?
Yeah, but I can't remember things as well as you, alright? I'm doing the best I can, but either I haven't seen the stuff you have, or I just can't remember it. Maybe we've been going to different worlds. Anyway,
Yeah. I'll give it a shot.
I'm counting on you.
Ah! I love this! I shipped them so hard! Alright. This one's number 1. The password. Password. Remember, Sigma. Come on, Lightning can strike twice, or even 3 times. You can do it. You did it before, you did it twice before. This is nothing. You're a champion. Come on, Sigma, you can do this. I love this. Pull open the door to your memories, and be a motherfucking badass! I love how much this is a culmination of everything. And that I did it dead last, although I think that's your only option. I love this. This almost feels like the ending of 999, but they're gonna top it with the ending of this game, because there's a whole 2 paths after this. Damn, okay. There is still a bomb number 0, and it's gotta still be a threat, right? Or else why would the password be a thing, you know? Yeah! Suck on that, Dio, you arrogant son of a bitch! That feels good. I haven't felt this satisfied in ages. My whole brain is just swimming in endorphins. I feel like it's just gonna dribble out my ears. This is without a doubt what heaven feels like. Honestly, I think I could fly right now. Hell, I almost wish there was another bomb so I could... Well, you're in luck, Sigma! Isn't that great? What? Hey, what's going on? You're really harsh on the vibe here. Did it really kill you to smile? We just saved everybody. I think she might remember bomb number 0. Oh, also, not that I need it or anything, but it sure would be nice to get a thank you or something. Oh, thank you, Sigma. You're the greatest. You're so awesome. I'll just open that swimsuit for you just like I promised. Ah! I mean, just the swimsuit thing is really fine, really good. Are you even listening to me?
I am. You said you wished there was another bomb,
I
right?
thought she would remember that. Well, I mean, I don't really.
I hope you're happy. You're going to get your wish.
Wait, what?
I remembered something too, just a glimpse. We must have confronted Dio about the bombs. I'm not sure how, but we got him to tell us about them.
Exactly. I've planted 4 bombs. They're the ones numbered 1, 2, and 3. But there's also one more. Bomb number 0.
I hope we actually see her in a swimsuit. Brain? Or I guess honestly I should say Dick. Please calm down. Brain needs to be in charge here. At least until we get the swimsuit picture. And if not, I'm gonna look up fan art about it, because there's gotta be some. Fan artists are too fucking horny for that not to be a thing. Anyway, felt a cold shiver run down my spine. Suddenly, I remembered it too. I'd heard Dio say those very words in the Floor B warehouse. No. No fucking way.
Looks like you remember it too.
Yeah.
How much time do we have?
4 fucking minutes! Shit! We've only got 4 minutes!
Well, hurry up. We need to get to the 0 bomb.
Right. I need to put the device out of the bomb and turn to chase after. What are you just standing there for? Go, show me where the bomb is.
What? Are you telling me you don't know where it is? You have got to be kidding me.
How the hell would I know where the bomb is? Oh shit, you don't know? She bit her lip and nodded. Damn it, what the hell are we supposed to do now? Can't deactivate the bomb if we don't know where the damn thing is.
Calm down. Just calm down. You need to think, Sigma. There has to be a clue somewhere. Pretend you're Dio. You need to hide the bomb. Where would you
hide something important? Whoops, you can skip that. That's pretty usual. It's something important. Hide. Where would I hide? Wait, what? Really? This premonition bullshit. Wait. Wait a minute. What does the flowchart tell me? What is... Okay. There's a whole fucking holy shit here. I guess this is where we go next. But for now, friends, that was a doozy of an episode, so I would like you to like, comment, subscribe if you'd like to. That'd really help me out. But either way, have a lovely, lovely day, friends. Keep loving yourselves, loving the world, loving what you do, spreading good viberinos, and I'll see you next time. Hell yeah.